Hello, this is Neo Reality Entertainment. I wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts on the Comic-Con trailer for Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Okay, let me just say it. I like how Zack Snyder is going with the more realistic approach. Like, half of the world is upset with Superman and all the destruction that happened because of his involvement in the world. The other half is all supportive, saying if it wasn't for him, we probably would be destroyed. And then there's the extremists, who I'm calling them the extremists since, well, they seem more like the guys who will shove Superman down your throat, whereas Superman doesn't seem to want that. And I like how they're portraying Superman as like, does he really want to be this? Does he not want to be this? And the obvious foreshadowing saying Clark Kent taking on Batman, and like, foreshadowing. It was just that's kind of obvious. Everyone wants to see Superman take on Batman, not Clark Kent take on Bruce Wayne. And Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, I still can't picture my mind even though I'm looking at him. But for some reason I keep thinking he's going to be the over the top character. Like 1 minute he's calm, collected, then he's just spewing craziness and having, like, he had this crazy smile on his face, like, I'm a cartoon villain. And especially at the end where he was saying, the red capes are coming. The red capes are coming, which everyone said was a reference to the American Revolution, saying the redcoats are coming, the redcoats are coming, or the British are coming, the British are coming. And like how Alfred is used, like he's trying to obviously turn Bruce Wayne from not doing this path to try and destroy Superman, and and Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne, like, it certainly, he kind of fits the older, gruffer, tougher version of Bruce Wayne, and I'm curious to see what it meant when he got that newspaper saying, you left your family to die, and I'm wondering, wait, Bruce Wayne in this universe has a family? Who are they? And then there's the, like, 5-second cameo of Wonder Woman in 2 scenes, and I'm like, what is she even doing in this movie? Like, shouldn't it be focusing more on the established 2 characters, Batman and Superman, then bring in the other characters? And everyone's curious about what's going to happen. We see some bit of Bruce Wayne as Batman in that Batman armor taking on Superman, and Batman's beating him up. Then there's Superman flying around, shooting lasers out of his eyes, and that certainly was awesome. But like, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, like I said, I keep thinking off the top of my head he's going to give the over-the-top performances. Like, he's spewing quotes out, referencing stuff, and then references day versus night, God versus man, black and blue. And I'm like, oh god, he's going to be over the top with this performance. This is just going to be hilarity from him. And I'm curious to know what that senator has in mind, the lady at the beginning. Like, what does she have in mind with all this? And we saw where the origin of the men don't come from. Hell doesn't come from beneath us. It comes from the sky. We saw how that came to be. Along with that was how it ended, Batman and Superman staring each other down in a huge wreckage in Gotham City, since it showed Gotham Gas Station, which I thought was the laziest name you could give a gas station. Like, that's, okay, everyone, could you be more subtle about where you're at? Not just say, this is Gotham, this is Gotham, this is Gotham. But that's just nitpicking right there. Overall, I really did like the trailer. I liked how it was building up. I wanted to know what's going to happen in this movie. This is so going to be awesome. I really hope so. And I'm curious, and I love how they're making everything more realistic. Like, the world's not happy with Superman. One half is, one half isn't. Then Bruce Wayne wants revenge for something that was caused because of Superman's involvement in the Earth. And the Battle of Zod, and you get to see it more through a personal human personal perspective, like you're the citizens and you're seeing all the destruction and terror. What's going through your mind, seeing everything you love being destroyed because one person came to the planet and brought in this army of destruction that caused all of this. Like, okay, he's like, are you glad he's helping and protecting everybody, or are you pissed off thinking that this was all his fault, that they came here? And we saw General Zod's body, so obviously there's going to be a role for him, yeah, even after death. And last but not least are the extremist soldiers. Like, I'm curious, I was watching Angry Joe's video about it, and he brought up a very interesting theory of Lex Luthor might have put them up to this, act like extremists, but really they're just hired by Lex Luthor and try and make Superman's image worse and try to make Batman come out and fight Superman, kill two birds with one stone. I certainly can see Lex Luthor. I keep thinking Jesse Eisenberg when I think Lex Luthor in this movie. Like, I don't really see Lex Luthor. I just see Jesse Eisenberg playing an over-the-top character, an over-the-top version of Lex Luthor. But, like, I certainly see that happening. How he's manipulating he's the puppet master, and everyone else is the puppets bent on destroying each other. Like, he's gonna kill all these birds with one stone, and that would be actually kind of like that ultimately led to the creation of the Justice League, knowing that he created the biggest superhero defense force against all the villains in the world. And we saw a subtle reference of the Joker show up, writing something saying the joke's on you, Batman, and something like that. And like, yep, the Joker was here for like 5 seconds. We just saw his cameo. Well, that's my thoughts on the Superman Batman trailer. This was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and donate, and stay tuned for more.